Hey guys, welcome back. This is the 7th episode of AgentBankrupt, the first season. I can't believe we're almost halfway through the series. I really love making videos for you guys, and I hope you like them as well. So now I bring to you the 7th episode of AgentBankrupt, the first season. Today is the 1st of August, the 214th day of the year 2020, so that means there are 152 days left until 2021. This is episode 7 of Agent Bankrupt the first season, and there are 8 more episodes of this season coming out every single Saturday, so if you subscribe, you can be the first to see every single one of my videos. In episodes 5, I discuss my plan to make a mini-series that will be posted regularly alongside Agent Bankrupt the first season. The plan was that you'd choose between 3 options, and the one with the most votes would be the topic of my mini-series. Well, the vote is still open, a link to that is in the description. I strongly suggest that you vote, so you can see the series that you want. Also, I just got a new microphone, in case you couldn't tell. The mic on my phone is certainly not ideal and has quite a few drawbacks, so I got a Blue Yeti Nano. Avery from AveryDog902 recommended it to me, so shout out to Avery. And from this video forward, expect the audio quality to slowly get better as I do more to improve my recording setup. The weekly story for this week is one that I think is quite funny. It's about one of the craziest sleepovers that I've ever been to. I've been to quite a few, but none of them were anything like this one. Last fall, it was my friend's birthday. We're going to call him Nate. I was going to his house for his birthday party. We ate dinner, played football, played hide and seek, normal birthday party stuff. Well, I was later informed that there was a sleepover that night and that they were going to the lake tomorrow, and I was invited to stay. I made the obvious choice and decided to spend the night. Later, while I was eating more food, Nate and his friends came running back to the house. They told me that they were down by the road and throwing wood chips at cars for whatever reason, and that they hit this one guy's window. Apparently, he got mad, got out of his car, and yelled at them. While we were all inside, we noticed that the guy was driving back and forth every once in a while, likely trying to catch them for throwing stuff at cars. After about half an hour, a police car pulled up to a nearby driveway and knocked on the neighbor's door. I'm not sure what they said to each other, but the neighbor eventually pointed at Nate's house. The police officer walked over and knocked on the door. He asked Nate's mom if he'd seen any kids throwing rocks at cars. Immediately, she yelled to Nate. He came running downstairs. They closed the door and talked on the porch for some time. Once they came back inside, Nate told us that his mom was considering canceling the lake trip tomorrow. Luckily, that did not happen. Later that night, it started storming. It was pouring, the wind was howling, and eventually, the power went out. Since they had just recently moved in, they only had 2 candles. One was kept in the living room, and one was in Nate's mom's room. I had the idea of bringing the solar-powered lights from the lawn inside, the ones that charge during the day and light up at night. We managed to get most of the house lit up, and we went back to the kitchen to get a snack. Doritos, Skittles, and sweet tea. That's what we had. Somebody was roasting a Dorito over the candle, someone else was putting Skittles in people's sweet tea, and I was sitting on the couch. Right as it started to get hot inside the house, the power came back on. We eventually went to sleep. The next day, we went down to the lake. On our way there, Nate's mom got a flat tire and had to get it patched. We stayed at the lake for a while, played truth or dare, and then got back into the car to go home. Nate looked around the car, under the seat, everywhere. He then told us that he couldn't find his Bluetooth speaker. After looking some more, his mom went back to the place that patched the flat tire. She asked them to see the security footage and went into the building with Nate. After a few minutes, music began to play from the passenger seat glove box. We opened it, and sure enough, there was the speaker. I ran into the building and told them that we'd found it. We were going to stop for ice cream on the way home, but didn't because Nate's mom was mad that he didn't think to play music on the speaker before she had to basically accuse the workers of stealing. By the time I got home, it was already past 9 o'clock. So that's the story. It was definitely a crazy experience. Tell me in the comments what you think, and I might just make more stories about my friend Nate. The feature comment this week is from the 6th episode of Agent Bankrupt the first season. This comment is from -404. Thank you to everyone who commented on episode 6, and even if you didn't, I think you should comment on this video so you have the chance to get the feature comment in the next episode of this series. The title of this episode is extremely straightforward. A major improvement is the clear and direct reference to the fact that I just got a new microphone, which I already discussed in my announcements segment. The puzzle this week was solved by the same person as last week's. The puzzle was to find the pattern of this series of numbers shown, as well as the next number in the sequence. The pattern was yet another one where the digits of large numbers are separated by spaces. This one was 2 to the 7th power, or 128, then 2 to the 8th power, 256, then 2 to the 9th power, or 512. The next number was the 2 in 512. Congratulations to this solver, they now have 2 solves in a row. Thanks for watching. Remember to vote on my mini-series, link in description. As usual, I'll see you all next time on Agent Bankrupt, the first season. Hey guys, welcome back.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back.